Now, your Alaska Link weather for Fairbanks and the interior.
We are rolling here through our final days of May as we've moved now out of Memorial Day weekend, but the May doesn't end until Saturday, a little bit longer after the holiday weekend to round off the month. But what we had over the weekend was pulling our temperatures there into those 60s and even upper 60s, flirting with 70 degrees, creating that warm and even unstable environment that's been carrying some thunderstorms. We're even seeing some strong activity here this Monday that was carrying several thunderstorms through even the local region with frequent lightning as we had the sunshine around, bringing that warm, unstable environment and then bringing that thunder risk. Now we will see here, though, as we continue through this week, is that we are watching some decreasing thunder, but we will still talk about some active conditions with some scattered rain showers to continue. Now what's going to decrease the thunder risk is going to be some gradual cooling due to a frontal system passage. So we're going to look to move back towards more of the lower 60s, so moving out of some of the summertime warmth, still not far off from what's seasonable, but noting that will limit that instability, limit that thunder, but we're going to see the persistent pattern into the weekend, tracking some scattered showers and keeping temperatures around the lower 60s. Now here's we had for our Tuesday, still trying to grip onto some of that mild feel from a morning low of 44 to that afternoon high of 66. Again, not nearing any records, but staying near that average, creating enough of that warmth and instability to fire up some of those afternoon thunderstorms. Sunshine also continues to stay in the mix, creating that instability, and then noting there that we bring into those warm temperatures. Now, again, here those we look across the region, we will have that thunderstorm development. Again, a lot of these storms develop over those higher elevation areas and then have some trend to move over those lower elevation spots. At times, we can note that these storms can be slow moving, so they can be efficient rain producers, allowing accumulation to even exceed an inch at points. Now, we will see those we head into our Wednesday. We're going to start to watch the activity decrease in its moisture and its, I should say, warm potential, as well as sometimes of noting that there will be a little more limited moisture, tracking more just isolated showers. But at least here as we move out of this active weather pattern that is currently still in play, we still note many of our locations seeing numbers on the board, especially noting up to 1/10 of an inch or more. Again, there will be some of these communities that will receive more, receive less, very, very dependent on where those storms develop and how slow moving they are. But at least with numbers on the board, we stay with talking in this active weather pattern where we're over 20 hours of daylight now for our Tuesday, where we still again see that widespread warmth of everyone climbing towards those mid 60s, but you can start to see the pullback in that warmth on our Wednesday forecast, and then we continue that cooling here as we roll through the rest of the week for even Fairbanks dropping to those lower 60s, and then keeping at least the mention of some scattered showers, holding on through that Friday forecast with some drying as we head into June.